Hey, everybody. Guess what time it is? It's time to kick in the door.
Party clock.
Party
o'clock.
Party o'clock. Roll for party. Hey, everybody, it's Kick in the Door. We play Dungeons & Dragons online and at a table
There's no party.
next to each other. Aww.
Two.
Friend times.
2 for party.
Welcome. It's Monday. It's 8-ish. It's time to do this. Who wants to do a recap for an inspiration?
I used my shit? I felt like I used my inspiration.
Probably.
It's still here though.
You did now.
Alright. So what was the recap? We were getting to Deep Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Deep Mine, right?
Correct.
We got to the outskirts of Deep Mine and met a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was growing, I think, radishes.
Parsnips. Yeah, big old parsnips.
Big old parsnip. And we went inside and spent some time with her. She got us some breakfast. And we saw her little giant ants.
Mm-hmm.
Her little bit.
Her mini jumbo
Cat-sized ants. Jumbo ants.
Jump
ants.
Cleaning up everything. Got a little bit of info on the town. And then we headed down the layers of the city to the middle part, which is, I guess, where the mine is, but also where most of the businesses are.
Center of the settlement.
And we went to the tavern. I don't remember the name of what he
never gave it a name.
Okay. It was Fred, the tavern.
Jeremiah's spot.
What was that? Wondar Glow Strike?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the barkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Adanic. Okay. Yeah.
It was probably just called Wondar's place.
It's a wonderful place.
It's a Wondar. Yeah. There we go.
It's a wonder I remember that. So.
Oh, Wondarful.
That's a place.
It's a small wonder.
There's the name for the drink. That margarita thing with whatever rabbit blood. Some kind of rabbit.
Radget
blood. So we went to town, talked to him, got a little bit, asked around, and I think we decided we're gonna go talk to that inventor,
Doge.
Doge, the resident architect. Yes.
His 3-finger banana plants, and other stuff. I think that's it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
You guys fought a cybernetic light Tyrannosaurus Rex on the way here.
Oh, right.
There was that.
That game. That was the beginning of the game. Okay.
We resolved it on that.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, round 2.
With you showing some abilities that you hadn't shown before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Still freaked out about that. A little bit of blind spot in the memory on that.
There was some like incurgent? No.
Incursion?
Surgeon? There was some odd weather up there. Some things in the sky that you saw.
Inclement weather?
Inclement. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Oh yeah, and the Wandering Wood floated over the town and continued on, I guess.
Correct, towards the west coast.
The west coast. When you found out about, so I was confused. So the place we're gonna go to had 3 lights and a door. Was there 3 chambers before the door?
It was locally called the Cave of Three Lights, yes.
Right.
And it led up to an entrance. It wasn't like super described, but you can easily get more detail out of Wondar before you go out to see Doge.
Okay.
It's really it's the entrance to the cave. It's pretty kind of straight on,
Okay.
and it's just kind of almost like the first section are each dimly lit by these separate lights. Other than that, there isn't a whole lot of delineation
Okay. but it's-
until you get to the end of the cave
okay.
that leads to the door.
So it's like, well, I guess we'll see. But it's like one large cave with, and then you pass one light at a time,
Mhm.
and then then get to the door. Okay. All right. Well, so we're gonna go talk to Doge first. What we were just gonna get some more info from him, or I forget why we were talking to him, other than the banana.
I think that's really what drew you over there was the banana talk.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Banana talk.
And the captain.
I think you possibly wanted to talk to him about
The cave.
because he was an architect, like his ideas on how to get in, possibly. But I don't know if
Yeah,
that was on your
yeah.
mind or not.
Shale Ironheart. I don't know.
Like a blacksmith. It's
Blacksmith?
Yeah. I think we're one of the blacksmiths in the town. I
Oh,
thought we were still talking about the doors.
Oh, was Shale?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember. My notes are not.
I didn't remember introducing that character yet,
Oh.
but it's possible I did.
I wrote Shale in there as well.
Yeah,
His
you
name
did.
was mentioned by.
It's
Ghost
the
Rider.
By-
Smither.
By Wondar or Portia?
One dog.
Okay.
He was telling us about the skilled smither. I don't remember what we had asked about, but
Mhm.
We asked about a blacksmith.
One Dark Booster.
Oh, I think you were just asking if you could have some stuff made.
Okay.
Yeah, we were looking for a stove.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
In
Okay.
winter, we need a stove for the.
Yeah,
The mobile.
yeah. And he wasn't like he was like the de facto smith because everyone has a little bit of skill, but like he just ends up doing it more often. But he's by no means like a expert or anything.
cool. We go there.
Okay,
We go
yeah,
to
you're going to
Doge.
see Doge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Doge word.
so Doge, his stead.
Is it called
Was-
such stead?
No. His stead was just to a little ways to the west of Portia's. And you can see that he keeps his whereas kind of some of the farmlands are like crisscrossed and they have
Applesauce.
no, not applesauce, but that could be cool. I mean, if you could actually grow it. No, anyway. Maybe if you'd like interbreed it with like a mold or a slime or something. Anyway,
Or a banana. That would be awesome.
You're getting him off topic.
anyway,
A mold?
I got him
Or
on
slime?
top.
anyway, Doge's his stead is very well organized. You'd swear that like everything's at a perfect like right angle. Just from glancing at it, it's a little off because it is on a kind of a hillside, so there's a little bit of tilt. But you know, with a keen eye, you could tell that like these have been carefully measured, and the different plots are all of equal size. He has carefully constructed and well built kind of fences around and each area, dividing up the crops, as well as a small number of animals. His home, I don't know if you're familiar with, I think they call it brutalist architecture. Where there's like a kind of odd like angles and whatnot. It looks like his house is like a series of kind of T's that are connected, almost like a more boxy rat or hamster enclosure. You know, they have those tunnels they can go crawl around and whatnot. Yeah, but his are very like rectangular. and you can actually see him. He's say I don't know, probably 15 or so feet off the ground on the top of one of the kind of lower sections of his house. And he looks like he's kind of like fixing something or like moving something around. Or it's hard to see exactly because he's a little ways up and the angle's odd. His hair is mostly blonde, but you can tell it's been stained over time from working with clay and stone dust. He's also somewhat kind of hunched over. Initially, you think he's just like an exceptionally short Danig, but actually his back looks like it's permanently kind of hooked over. And then when you kind of like you get his profile, you can tell he's actually pretty old. Like Danig live a long time. They're the longest lived of all the humanoid races, and they don't wrinkle a ton, except around the eyes and kind of their ears get a little more leathery as they get older. But yeah, he's definitely shown that size. So he could be probably, I don't know, 600 or so years old.
Wow.
600 years young.
He is shirtless.
Hot.
And he's got like tons of like small but carefully healed like scars. Just, you know, regular kind of stuff that you would get like working. He's wearing a thick pants and no shoes. And his feet are calloused and also permanently stained from the clay. He seems pretty sure-footed too. And he's just kind of like carefully kind of looks like he's kind of resetting one of his window frames.
All right. I guess we'll.
We scare him.
What,
So he
what do you think?
falls.
I don't know. Did we bring a gift or anything?
A gift?
Why would we bring him?
Seeking stuff. Oh, we're
Where are we?
I don't know.
This guy just knows about the three-fingered bananas.
Yeah, did
I
we
thought
see
he
those
also might know
ones?
stuff about
You
the door.
do. You see, say, what would be a good 9 carefully organized, like evenly spaced trees.
Okay.
And he has them like, it looks like he's like carefully measured to get the maximum amount of sun and water, because he even has his own like little kind of like mini irrigation system running through this place. Looks like he's like hammered out pieces of like wedged pieces of pipe or whatever and like stuck them in the ground, and there's water kind of running all around the complex,
Interesting.
or if you could call it that.
I'm picturing Minecraft.
A little bit. Yeah. No, definitely not sponsored.
Unless.
Hello there, Master Doge.
Hey, what? Hello?
Down here.
Down. Oh, you're very small. Nope, just far away.
Great sense of humor.
He kind of shuffles over towards the edge and he looks down. What can I? Hold on. Let me finish this real quick.
You need some help?
Well, you look like a big boy.
Well,
Yeah, perhaps, yes. I just need to finish putting some nails in, if you want to do that.
Sure.
Come on up. If you see that lever right there, just pull on that and a ladder should roll down for you.
Mage hand.
Oh, okay.
Before
So
I
yeah, it looks like he
Yeah.
he has built a little like compartment attached to this lever, and it just opens up, and it's kind of like rolled up barred ladder just kind of drops out.
It's real heckin' rude of you to do as I was reaching for it.
Too slow.
Okay, you help then.
Hey, how much are these bananas?
But well,
Or what do you call them?
I've been working on that.
That seems to be a theme around here.
We were supposed to. Weren't we supposed to come
It's
up with something this week?
Yellow
That's it.
fingers.
It's in
Maybe.
Baba nana nana.
what?
Baba nana nana.
Pop,
I mean, it's like
it's
three
got
bananas.
it's got oomph to it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Well,
How about banana for short? To go to
well, I mean, I wouldn't want someone to confuse it with
bananas?
yes.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to taste one.
Sure. That's a
Bowl of
let's call that 2 copper.
Alrighty. Captain, you want to split one of these with me?
Yes.
Here, take this part.
Okay.
So this
So
part.
Wait.
What?
Give me that part, and you can have this part.
Same part. Okay. Anybody want the third one?
Mo just kind of crams it in his mouth.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
All right. I will taste. Does it taste anything like banana, or should I?
It does.
It does.
It tastes like banana. There's a little bit of it's slightly more fibrous.
Yeah.
But it's also at the same time it's also got a little bit more sweetness.
Oh.
It almost feels like, if you're familiar, maybe your character isn't, but you can imagine almost if it was like maybe infused with like coconut or something like that.
put banana in the coconut.
Interesting.
Drink it all up.
I'm not sure if I like.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's gonna have to grow on me.
Baba and Anana. Was that
Yeah.
where we're going?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Skullfoot, it grows on the trees, not on you.
Oh well. I mean,
Well, that's
might be able to grow it on our vehicular transportation.
Probably a bad idea, but all right.
so. What brings you over to my farm?
Well, we were wondering if
I mean, other than your feet,
The bananas. That's good. I like
Right?
that.
yeah.
being an architect, we were wondering if you might have any information on the Three Light Cave.
The Cave of Three Lights.
Hmm.
I haven't thought about that cave in, say,
20 minutes.
let's say, well, let me sit down.
Sora's taking half of it.
Decades.
So I
Centuries.
started putting up no, it's not, it was
17,
before,
38.
I want to say probably
Don't be rude.
50 years or so.
50 years.
50 years.
Had a crack at it myself.
What happened?
Well, I cracked a toe.
Oh. Okay, so don't kick it.
How did you do that?
Right. Well, I kicked it. and not in a good way, as the young folk want to.
So were you able to get to the door?
Oh yeah, that was a beastie, but it was a small beastie.
Did the lights ever change?
No,
No.
not that. Been pretty constant.
Why would he have kicked it instead of using tools?
I'm sure you used tools first and then
Maybe he's like you.
kicked
What,
it in for
Maybe that's-
What ways did you try getting in?
Well, I tried to figure out the construction. There doesn't seem to be a hinge, though. Couldn't find that. Far as I can tell, it seems to slide. Tried to get a lever in there, but that didn't do any good. I even enlisted a couple Goliath folk, but I was using a 12-foot lever, and I had 4 of them pushing on it. Nothing.
We heard some orcs came through recently and tried their.
Well, Beyond is supposed to be an old orc homestead, and
Yeah.
I suppose now and then they come back just to look into the roots or so. But as far as I know, no one's gotten through.
Did you encounter any writings in there?
There were a few writings, but nothing I could read.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
What language?
Well, I couldn't read it. So
Mostly scattered notes of other people who had been by, I think.
Excellent.
Did you notice anything that might correspond to a color coding system, like eyes being green, person being red, and maybe their aura, their karuna
Well,
being blue?
When you make it all the way in, which isn't too much of a task, but there are 3 platforms. Bit morbid, I'd say. And each of them are lit in the eyes of the red, the green, and the blue.
The eyes?
Wait, there's a blue?
Yeah, red, green, and blue.
Okay.
As far as I mean, it's got to have something to do with the door, but I haven't figured it out.
What do you mean eyes? Like in your eyes?
Well, the platforms each have a skull on them.
Oh, and the lights are in the.
At least, Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Just the skull. Are they orc skulls?
Far too big.
Oh. Humanoid of some sort, though?
I would think so.
Okay.
And they're immovable?
No.
Oh, you can move them?
No.
Wait, no. Immovable?
Yes.
Okay.
With the eye. Yes. Not movable.
Not movable. Okay. Huh.
So, big beefy steel boy, you're the secretary, eh? You're taking down the notes.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's awfully helpful.
It is. Someone has to.
It's good. Good for every. I was an adventurer once.
What,
Really?
take an arrow in the knee?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you take an arrow in the knee?
No.
That was fun.
Not. But
I'm not saying.
my group. I took the notes. It's a noble task. Mapping and note taking and all that.
Hmm.
You know, there's a lot of knowledge that gets lost. So it's good to take down good notes.
Mm.
Do you have some notes from your time in the cavern, or
Mostly just cursing and diagrams about possible tools to use, but nothing worked.
nothing worked? Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe in your other adventures, where else did you go?
Oh, I've been all over Alafor.
You ever been to the Wandering Woods?
Oh, no.
Yes, would you educate him on the perils of going through unknown portals?
Well, he said no, I think.
Those elves, I mean, not to be, they are pretty protective, and I don't want to mess with that.
Hmm.
Perhaps you should.
But you might agree the dream
I
world
have-
is dangerous.
In my long years, I've never seen anyone fight as fiercely as those elves.
That's for sure.
Zora's pouring some of the whiskey into a flask, into which half of the banana has been mashed into, shaking it up.
Nice.
Mm.
Well, we did run into Portia on the way in.
Oh, she's very nice.
Yeah, she said she
A
had
little bit lonely, I think.
a relative in the Wandering Woods, so I feel like they can't be that bad.
An uncle, right?
He didn't say they're bad. He just said that they are fierce fighters and not ones to be trifled with.
Well,
And
that,
nice, is it?
that I know about, yeah.
I noted.
You've had
Some experience, yeah.
well, then you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you could see,
Oh, they did that?
well, before.
I didn't know
yeah.
they really seems kind of counter to their whole, I don't know, not their whole spirituality.
Yes, yes, great.
You'd think.
Well, this
right?
was replacement after.
Oh.
Yeah.
You found one of those
Wait, what?
things.
What?
There's more?
They're
I described
scattered about.
I described it to him. Yeah, it was near Brightfall, up
Oh.
in the hills.
I hadn't heard of one being there, but interesting.
Are there others?
Yes.
Where?
There's one kind of at the southern edge of what's the name of that one?
Oh, check them out.
The southern edge of the Blister Woods.
Yeah, Blister Wood.
I had heard that there was one deep in the Troll Crags, but I haven't seen it myself. And there are a number of them that sit just outside of Obelisk.
Really?
Hmm.
What do you call them?
We had started calling them Iron Doctors.
And doctors. So you've had experience with them?
I know that those who manage to open them are changed.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily opened it, other than just stepping near it and it opened.
Well, you definitely walked. Yeah.
Yeah, you
walked.
wandered away in your sleep.
Well, he wasn't asleep.
Well,
It wasn't?
possibly. I don't
So-
know.
And yeah, you just let him wander away and didn't say anything until the morning.
I didn't-
Well, I mean,
he goes on walks.
Do you?
I'm not
people
his
have to
mom.
find their own path.
Yeah, I'm not his mom.
Yeah. Do you know others that have had experience
Less.
with this that have been healed?
One. We don't want to.
Scofa,
I do.
your mom?
Possibly.
I do.
Yeah.
Scofa?
Man,
Am I your mom?
yeah.
Maybe. I
Not
mean,
sure how that works.
if you're turning into one of those,
One
What
of
is that
the
supposed to be?
what?
Yeah.
robot. You're turning into a robot, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
I mean, hopefully I'm done with that part.
Huh.
So wait, you don't want more robot parts?
I'm fine with the ones I have, I think.
You don't
If you have more robot
I
parts,
can
you'll have
imagine, like,
less
maybe you can
robot
run even
parts.
faster with 2 robot legs.
Perhaps.
Why would you run so fast that they tear off of your body and you just left crawling
I don't know.
your arms? Running away.
I mean, that was one of my nightmares. But thank you for dredging that up.
Maybe
I was working on
you should
shoving
not
those-
dip so much into that flask of yours. There.
Would you like to try some?
Sure. I'm just gonna climb down first, though.
I can hand it up to you, Mage Hand.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Is this the one that knocks you on your butt?
Yeah, maybe not so much in high places.
Hey,
Oh, good idea.
yeah, I wouldn't drink that up there. Unless you wanted to end up on the floor.
I
Literally.
was trying to work on the repression thing that you were talking about. It was working until now.
Okay.
But yeah. So, do you know others? I mean, I'd like to talk to others. I mean,
There was a woman a while ago.
yeah.
She was, from what I remember, she was an adventurer as well. But what was her name? I think she ended up in Foundry.
Oops.
Oh, what was her name?
Well, we certainly burned that bridge, didn't we?
It was Elizabeth.
Oops.
Oh,
Ah,
Is that the one we
okay.
killed?
All
Or
right.
the other one?
We just killed Saturna.
yeah. Elizabeth is the one that's reprogramming the
Yeah.
robot. Elizabeth. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's one of the counselors there. So, or counselor? Yeah.
Council people.
No, she was not.
No,
She's
we
not-
killed
she's
one
not?
of the council people.
She was
Oh,
independent.
she was with them. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Well, if you think of any others, I'm sure we'll be back through. Elizabeth, I've heard bad things about, but I'd like to talk to somebody else.
Yes. Well, yeah. If anything comes to mind, I will certainly let you know.
Okay. Or
And,
maybe in your notes somewhere, you might have something that might be.
I mean, you're free to look.
Yeah.
I keep them all in a journal.
Is it in common?
It's in Danik.
Oh. Well. Anybody speak Danic?
I can.
You can?
We can translate it.
Well, it might take some time. I don't want to take your journals, but
I mean, you're free to look with them as long as you're in town, of course.
okay. Well, maybe later. Maybe a little library loan situation while we're here.
Hmm.
And here's our gold. We'll take a load of bananas. Or
Wonderful.
Bananas.
bananas.
Baba, no.
Baba Nananas.
Baba nanana.
Yeah.
Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Does.
Nice.
I don't have a tongue.
Suppose you don't. And yet,
Oh
What else?
what?
no! Battle cam!
He fell right off. Oh no!
You took a sip of the whiskey.
You should not have been drinking up there.
More than 10 pounds!
Yikes! Hey, audience at home. My jury-rigged battle cam fell from the sky. I have no
Let's-
idea if
I
it's.
think it's it.
Leave before someone sees us here next to the dead body.
I think
Yeah,
he'll be
just
fine.
slowly back away and whistle.
No, I don't even know. I don't know if the position's going to be okay.
No, probably not.
We can, we can
That's an
fiddle with
auditory
it.
nightmare.
Right.
Everybody, close your ears for a second.
We can fiddle with it once we need it.
Yeah.
We'll just hold the camera.
No, I mean like we can make adjustments.
No, I understand, but I think it'd be more funny.
Wait,
I don't.
Yeah.
there's a second one in front of your laptop.
Oh, that one. Okay. Didn't jump across the room. That's
No.
Technical difficulties.
Everybody,
Wait, you switch to the.
Everybody go out to the
just so I can
bar.
see where it is. That's not
Right.
even.
So if we can quickly get through the area where this combat would be,
It's
we
not
don't have
even-
to do it.
Right?
We rush out to the door while the DM is
Oh, it moved the thing too.
busy.
Well, we
Okay.
pre-record all our comments
Aha,
anyways. Right?
there we go.
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah, we do a run through, so we,
Oh, okay. We know what to expect.
we know our lines.
Right.
Well, I rolled a natural roll 20 again.
Oh no, 13.
Ones again, always with the ones.
Was it that high?
No, I don't. We can always adjust it.
Oh, you wanted to ask him about a stove, right?
Yes,
No, we
No.
wanted to ask the blacksmith about the stove.
Oh,
this is not blacksmith. Okay.
This is not the blacksmith. We go to the blacksmith.
well, are we done?
Yeah.
What else? I mean,
I guess so.
we bought us bananas.
Yes.
We had a bunch of them.
At least it's not a good ghost.
Yeah,
It's like a
he might
dozen.
be.
Oh,
After that
oh
silly
Jesus!
tip.
Right?
Jesus.
Poor guy.
Yeah, no, mess with it more. That'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Mage hand the whiskey back. Remove the evidence.
So,
wipe the
yeah,
fingerprints off.
I'm suddenly reminded I need to work on my skylight.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I heard something fall.
Yeah, that must be the
Skylight. Yeah.
Scaffolding.
The-
Let's go.
the Radgets.
Gadgets. Oh.
Oh yeah, what are radgets anyways?
You never seen a Radget?
I ate one and drank one, but
That sounds weird.
I've got one in my kitchen right now. If you want to come look.
sure.
All right, come on in.
I think it's a radish.
I make sure that
Half rabbit, half
Sora
rat.
doesn't steal anything.
So it looks like an ROUS,
Uh,
but with super big ears.
jeez. Okay.
Rodent of unusual size.
Is it supposed to be in here? Is it like a pet?
No, I just skinned it. I'm gonna eat it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's food.
It.
Livestock.
Yeah. All right. Are they roam around here wild?
They
or-
they burrow. We
Oh,
I mean we have to kill them, trap them, and kill them to keep them out of our crops.
yeah. I would imagine. Huh.
Should be key back to eat one.
Yeah, probably.
Keep an eye out. We'll get one for the road.
Yeah, maybe. Did
Come
I
on.
guess did someone buy them if we happen to
They're
run across? Or are they pretty common?
they're pretty common.
Okay.
Are they easy to breed?
They breed pretty easy if that's what you're asking.
Oh, I was thinking we can keep a pen full of them and keep growing our own food.
Well, that's a burrow.
I don't think
Yeah.
you'd want to encourage them to breed because then they'd get more into the crops and
No, I
that's-
mean take them with us on the road. Keep them in cages.
you could try.
We can also
I'm
keep
no- I'm no
Yeah.
husbandrist
Yeah.
of animals, but
It could be.
Okay,
I see what you're doing there. But I prefer the single life.
I mean, we could build
I don't
a
understand.
chicken coop if you want, like, fresh eggs.
That doesn't seem right to me, but
But the chicken coop?
yeah.
You don't have to coop them up like that.
Plus
but
the
it's-
smell.
So, yeah, I say we just go to the
Yeah,
door
get
and we'll
that
continue to
dick.
buy food.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Pun.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
Real
chicken coop can be
punting.
used as fertilizer. Help our weeds grow better.
yes, have a chicken coop on the top of the.
Yeah.
And we can.
Yeah,
We
that
can
way
launch them out of the catapult.
we're a real stealth wagon.
Um,
at that point.
wow. Okay. Sure.
No, you need cats for catapults.
Nice.
Right.
I think Tabassi would be happy about that.
You need bolts for catapults.
Yeah. I mean, they got 9 lives. So you get to use that one.
This is horrible, but funny.
Yeah. All right. So, blacksmith. Can you point us in the direction of what was his name? Well, the blacksmith, I think.
So,
Shale.
Yeah.
Shale Ironheart.
I mean, this is nothing important. I just think.
I expect he's
Better
probably
because of-
still in the mine
Oh,
on shift.
okay.
So we'll get him on the way back.
Sounds good.
Shall we head out to the door?
Sure.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't mind.
I mean,
But
yeah. I mean, unless you all can think of something that people haven't thought of for 100 years that might help. Man, maybe we should just go take a look.
I'm sure us four geniuses can figure it out. We'll crack the case here.
you've cracked my case puzzle.
Okay. We did it. We're in.
Yep.
We're there. We did it.
You beat the game. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
I mean, we already have permission. We know where it's at, generally.
I mean, yeah, that's why we came.
Retrieve the code.
Yeah, we get there.
Okay.
All right. So you guys kind of head out of town. On foot because I believe you left the your conveyance
Yes.
at Portia's, just outside of her barn. Which, if you'd like to show the viewers at home, we got a little model for that.
Can you not see?
So, come on. Dun, 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 dun,
We can-
dun, dun.
we can bring it to them.
It's like 3D in real life.
Oh wow! All right, yeah, look at that. Oh, and underside.
Yeah, this is what it looks
You don't
like.
want to. You don't want to see the underside. That means it's rolling over you. All
I
right.
did get knocked over, so
So,
But it got up again.
after
now it's going to keep
little
it down.
little bit of a walk to the
Fly
pretty
fly.
much opposite side of
I fly. See,
you fly.
yeah, I fly.
How do you fly?
Just
On the
flap my
wall.
wings.
What? I won't wing.
That's cute.
So, robo wings.
He's not actually getting off the ground. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
They're invisible robo wings.
So to outside of town, specifically to the cave that's at the foot of the mountains there. It's probably along the roads, so it's because it's a little bit smoother. It's probably about a 5 or 6 hour walk.
Jeez,
Alright.
It's when we got started earlier in the day, so
it's a good thing I flew there, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
They're plucking these wings.
But you guys can roll your travel things.
All right.
Your travel rolls.
Stealthily.
22.
Roll a 1. Total for 11.
Well, I mean, I don't think we need to.
Yeah, that's short of a trip. You don't really have to look out for snacks.
Yeah.
Yay!
I mean, unless we want to. It is 6
But your
hours.
Trailblazer got a 21, and your
22.
Scout got a what?
1.
Whoopsies.
22, bud.
which is a what?
11
22. That's
total.
pretty good.
So one is still 11.
Still in love. That's still pretty good. But
Dang it.
Not good enough, huh?
only because it's
Fired.
only because it's a natural one.
You know what? I don't like
Look
that.
what you did.
That phrase bothers me.
Let's have since you got the stinker roll, you can roll a d12.
Uh-oh. What is it?
5.
You're decommissioned.
5.
There we go.
Okay. So really, the only thing that kind of gets in your way, you don't have any like encounters with beasties or anything like that. But about 3 hours into the trip, kind of thunderhead kind of rolls over, and you get some pretty gnarly rain. So it makes your trek a little bit slower.
That's a good thing I'm a good trailblazer.
Warm us right up.
It's true. You keep the destination in sight, and you keep everybody on path. So
Why
just
didn't you predict this?
just a little past noon, you guys reach the kind of edge of the settlement, and you can see like a quarter mile away the kind of end of the Everreach Mountains as it kind of veers off from its kind of path along the west coast, and it kind of just kind of like pitches off to the further west and terminates. and you see a pretty stark kind of switchback that goes up, back and forth several times. Probably, I don't know, like 100 feet up the mountainside. And at the edge, you can see a very kind of wide-mouthed cave. It is
Does
probably
it look like Tony Stark?
it's probably like 80 feet to a side. It's a pretty wide-mouthed cave, and just as told by Wandar, at the very you can kind of dimly see a kind of reddish glow coming from inside.
Okay.
I fly in.
Well, to get out of the rain, I guess.
Good idea.
All right. Should we? Does the switchback look dangerous?
The Stark switchback.
You would say normally not so, but because of the rain and making them kind of the path a little bit muddy and slippery, it does probably present a problem.
Should we spike and rope our way up for safety?
Yeah, that could help. I also have this. I don't know if I even know because I haven't used it yet, but I can steady myself on my leg, so I assume there's some kind of spike that jumps into the ground. So somewhere along the way, I guess I discovered that.
Sure.
You slip a little bit and it goes. Ka-ching.
Yeah.
Stabilizes you.
I just go
Sure.
safe,
Just go ahead on your.
just like
Ahead.
safe rate.
I mean, is it dangerous enough where we're gonna fall off? We should like tie each other with ropes, or
It is fairly sheer. The path itself isn't probably more than 5-6 feet wide.
Could I slide down it?
And at portions it even gets to maybe it gets narrow enough where maybe it's only 3 feet, and then you kind of got the wall of the mountain, and then there's the drop.
oh, I have an
As
idea.
it cuts back and forth.
You can tie it to me, but I can also tie the end to the single wool rod. So if anybody falls, I can stop the whole thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Why don't you just swim up and secure us a rope too?
Oh yeah. Hey, I can do that. Thanks.
Wait, what?
Right. I can move through solid earth type
Oh.
things. Yes.
With the bracer.
The anklet, yeah.
Anklet thing. An anklet
here,
is
take
just a
this.
bracer for your leg.
Okay.
Yeah. So remind me. I believe that it only functions for a certain amount of time
5
per day.
rounds of earthquake or
5 rounds. So that's just under a minute. Can you clear 100 feet in that time?
my character's
30-foot.
Yeah, I think you probably can.
yeah, my character's movement.
Yeah,
should be-
definitely.
Speed is 30, so
Yeah. So yeah.
5 rounds
With
to get
with
150
still,
feet.
yeah. The only thing would be that you can't see while you're moving through Earth, so you could get disoriented.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and do that first, I'm going to have you roll insight. You're kind of like trusting. You kind of like have to go on instinct of like which way is up.
Okay.
Once you get in there.
Insight. 16 total.
Cool. All right. Yeah. You at one point you get a little bit turned around, but then like you re-steady yourself and you get back up, and you come up. I don't know, probably 20 feet in the cave mouth.
Cool. All right.
So yeah, there's Sora down and waves down at you.
Rope, removable rod. Dunk.
Throw down some rope. So 2 ropes tied together, presumably.
Yeah, I'm just kind of holding on to that as you go up the switchback and just.
With the switchback, actually, it'd probably be 3 ropes tied together.
It's good that we have
Okay.
20 ropes.
Right.
We stole.
So on the way up to switchback, is there any evidence of like old orc like things along the way? Like this was a path that they stepped up or anything like that?
Especially with the rain, it's
Yeah.
near impossible to tell.
Okay. So there's no like stacked rocks of like whatever. No. Okay.
Does my passive scene notice anything?
Yeah, actually. As you get kind of maybe 20 feet from the top, you can see a number of figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6, kind of circling in the sky.
Huh. I let everyone know.
They're just far enough, like into the rain, where you can't quite make out them. Other than their silhouette, they seem humanoid-sized, large-winged creatures. Humanoid-sized, yeah.
How far up?
300 feet or so.
Is this a common thing where there's flying humanoids? Or something we've heard of?
You could roll history.
Only if we have it.
Yeah, I don't have history.
We got 2 folks who do though, right?
Sora does have
One
history.
folks.
One, folks.
Okay. 10 total.
Ooh.
I know.
Did you use that same die that sucked?
Yes.
Okay.
I
What do we
can
learn?
send Lady up to get a
The only
look.
bird-like humanoids you know about are Kenku, but
What about
they can't fly.
We don't know about Aarakocra?
There are none.
Ooh.
I don't know. Do we want to get their attention, or should we?
The lady's pretty small. Lady's just a bat.
If you want.
Sure, you can roll stealth, and I'll give you advantage because of the rain.
That was probably burn.
Ooh.
Woof.
I think it's either an 8 or a 9. I think it only has like a 1 or
Okay.
2.
And now because of the rain, and it doesn't. You don't really have. You can't sonar through rain. It has to be kind of a solid medium. So that's going to be a disadvantage for the perception.
Yeah. She's not seeing much of anything.
She comes back and just like squeak squeak squeak.
Too much rain.
Go again.
Messed with her echolocation.
Yeah.
Do we all make it to the top of that issue?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So now the flying things
So you're you can actually see
280 feet up.
well, those of you with dark vision can see 60 feet in for sure. Each section you can see they cast dim light from the glow above, which appears to be some kind of crystal or possibly some kind of lens with a light shining through it. First a red one, then a green one, then a blue one. And the very back wall. So like I'm going to say the first sections are like 40 feet, 40 feet, 40 feet. And then there's another section at the very end that has the black wall. And then I'll reveal that in just a second. But up until that last section, it's pretty much all kind of like dirt. You can see the remnants of old campfires. You can see dried up dung from animals who have rested here. You can see kind of small amounts of bones, both humanoid and kind of beast. And then as you kind of pass each kind of section and you pass through into the blue light, you see... Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if the battle cam is possibly in the right place. I'm going to come around because there's small things that I don't want to disturb.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh. Nice.
I have a feeling the battle cam is not going to be super useful just because of the reflective floor.
Right.
But let's see. Let's see if I can move it a little bit.
Make sure you knock it over.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be really good.
Super good. All right, so I'll just reposition here.
Okay. Off to a great start.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wrong
You can
way.
do it. No.
Wants to go this way.
Uh-huh. So,
Doesn't want to be that high. Ooh, what did I do before? Fudge.
shiny. Is the floor shiny? Or is that
It
just
is steel with dirt.
Interesting.
Sturt?
Sturt.
Everyone's favorite. Sturt.
So this is the whole blue area?
No, this is past the blue. There was actually 4 sections.
Oh, okay.
So each of the prior sections was a 40-foot cube?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Or sorry, they're 40 feet in length, but that width.
okay. Were they cubes or were they spheres?
The sections were rectangles.
Okay.
The lights were casting a circular light.
Okay.
If that makes a difference to you.
Does it make a difference to you?
That is going to be probably as good as it's going to get.
No, it's not.
So I look for traps.
You are not alone.
Oh.
You can see in the light,
There's
the
traps.
dim light ahead, there are a number of beasties running around. One of them is fairly large.
Awesome.
I do have plenty of light. I have a hooded.
They are, for the most part, faced away from you, though.
It's a watch.
So they do not have. They don't seem to have seen you.
Yet.
I like that. That's good. I guess.
You can stop there. What's the big guy? Is his name Fred?
His name is. You have to ask him, I guess, right?
I did. Aren't you Fred?
Right, said.
Oh,
I
dear.
just walk in and say, "Hey, Fred, how's it going?"
Okay.
Okay, nice.
So the large creature appears to be some kind of giant. He is misshapen like that, and he has a big old club. The other little beasties are what you would recognize as kobolds, which are small, yippy, furry
Friendly.
creatures obsessed with trap making.
Oh.
They pretty much base their entire culture around it.
Awesome.
It's a bad culture. I don't mean to like
Goblins don't like them.
be rude about it, but like it's a bad culture.
Okay, so where did we come in?
So you guys come in kind of just off screen.
On this side?
Yeah, at the bottom.
Okay.
That is pretty much where kind of the outside of the kind of the blue light from the ceiling kind of ends.
Okay.
And this
We didn't put 'em
there is dim light in this room as well, but it's white.
Okay. Nobody mentioned the white light. I guess it's. Alright, so these skulls each have a light in them also?
Mhm.
Red, green, and blue?
Correct.
Okay.
And what are these on the ground?
Traps.
They appear to be at first glance, at least from a distance, it looks like they're slightly raised, and they have kind of a sheen of kind of dirt and gravel on them. And since you're probably kind of right there, you can actually make a perception test for me.
14.
14. You can kind of maybe just barely make something out in the center, in like the dead center of the circle.
Can I check?
Yeah, sure.
Haha. 23.
23. Yeah, there's definitely something there, but at this distance, it's hard to tell exactly what it is.
No, I can
And
tell
now-
exactly what it is.
What are these little things, the little faces?
Those are pretty much exactly what they look like. They're, I guess they'd be what, like a foot and a half or so. Metal
Female
kind of
right
faces.
Oh,
They have what maybe could be like a spigot or something like that, like a little kind of nub on either side at the top and the bottom.
Oh.
And from that one, you can tell it's actually a hole. And you're not positive because there's no light shining through it or anything, but you think it might go all the way through.
Cool. Huh. How heavy do they look?
They look to be solid steel, so probably 30 to 40 pounds.
Okay.
Not
Darn.
9.9 pounds.
Not extremely heavy, but
Not
10
mage hand
pounds.
enough.
not mage head, no.
So you should be able to work out your mage hand.
Well, yeah, but
And again, there is like debris and whatnot, so you guys could have like kind of stopped there and like hid behind something to get a view of
I
what's
don't know
going
if
on.
this messes things up, but I have to have light. I have a light source traveling all through.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna make a roll for them.
Well, I mean, the light, it came through with dim light. You still would have your full light out?
Would you?
If we saw the monsters.
Well, I'm at an extreme disadvantage,
Without it? Okay.
so I can turn it off, but I can't see anything like you guys can.
Right.
Like
Okay. No, that makes sense.
cheater races.
Well, you would be able to see like definitely for sure like silhouettes because it's dim light throughout. There's no complete darkness. We're pretty much anywhere except like behind stuff where shadows are cast.
Yeah. I mean, it probably makes sense you would have it out and if we didn't see anything until we saw something.
Yeah. So probably up until now, you can have.
I'll shutter it for
Okay.
now.
Oh, Delwyn, poor guy.
Spell to
Yeah. So you take in the scene. The big dude looks to be mumbling under its breath at the thing in front of him, almost like every now and then he'll take his kind of malformed arm and like kind of point threateningly at the thing in front of him and say something. I don't know if any of you speak giant, but
Nope.
yeah, so you don't really understand.
So where's the door?
That back wall
The whole back
at the very center, there are kind of an immense set of double doors, probably 40 feet to a side, with a kind of seam down the middle, and just the barest seam kind of around the whole thing.
Okay. And just plain. There's no decoration.
Other than that, it seems flush, and also the wall is steel.
You give me 10 minutes, and I can understand what he's saying.
That'd be useful, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to see what they're doing. Yeah.
Okay. Put Zero back.
Just keep an eye on him.
I mean, maybe they'll be the
Keep an
first
eye on
ones to open the door. Who knows?
Until we get the prize.
So in that
Oh, hold on.
case, if you guys want to hang out for 10 minutes, I'm gonna make everyone roll luck.
Uh-oh. Couldn't have been like anything else.
No,
Can the rogue default to stealth?
you can roll stealth. Yes.
Yes.
Can I have stuff?
10.
13.
17. Could have been a 19.
24. Ah,
Okay.
not gonna be my fault this time.
Did it balance me out, or does it not that work that way?
Well, you got more successes than failures.
Okay.
So you get the spell off.
There's also like rain and stuff going on. Or can you not hear that in here?
We're like 120 feet into a cave.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
It's an echo chamber.
Yeah, at this point
Right.
you're 120 feet in. You can just barely hear the large guy saying in a deep and kind of craggly voice with a little bit of a pitch to it. I'll get you. I'll figure you out. I'll get the goodies past there. You can't fool me forever. I've got little ones to do work.
What's he saying?
I'm going to figure out how to get past you. I got these little shits to do my work.
Okay.
Synopsis.
Does he say anything cool?
Does he say anything cool?
Helpful?
Like he has a catchphrase at the end. He's like, "Blammo!"
That's pretty
So
good.
is he doing anything, or
Just pointing.
are the kobolds doing anything?
He tells one of the kobolds to go step up on the platform.
Okay.
So one of the kobolds stands on that yellow thing.
Good one.
This one all the way here down to the
I assume the closest one. So like here, or on this?
Up on the thing.
Up on the yellow.
Yeah.
Jumped up on it.
The eyes of the skull suddenly turn from, in that case, a green light to a black light.
No, we can see all the.
You can
Yeah,
see,
stuff
you can
on it.
temporarily see the kobold skeleton, and then it is gone.
Can you speak into the giant language?
And he's like, "Oh yeah, well I can do this all day,
Yes, yes.
but maybe I shouldn't."
What is he saying?
And then he kind of
Because
sits
this all
down,
day,
and he kind of puts his small arm up to his chin and what appears to be going into thinker mode.
Okay. So are the kobolds on the sides doing anything, or they?
It looks like they're like flipping over rocks and like looking for stuff.
We can't. We can't talk to the kobolds. Does anyone have the ability to speak to the kobolds?
I speak Draconic.
I don't know. Do they speak Draconic?
Kobolds speak kobold, common, and sometimes they speak goblin.
Oh.
Apparently, they're speaking giant.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
speak Common and Goblin.
Common goblins.
Yeah. Speak common.
Right,
Or I
right.
guess we could speak common.
Well, what if we could trick one into saying that 3 should go on to the platform at the same time?
Well, I mean,
Maybe that'll help.
they're
Get rid
just
of some
trying
of
to
these.
do what we're trying to do. With it, not necessarily anything bad about them.
They're inherently bad, aren't they?
Well, they're
No,
tricksters.
they're definitely.
They love traps,
Yeah.
whether or not that's bad. I mean, it usually ends up being bad for somebody, but
I mean, it seems like it might be a giant trap, so they might be good at this.
You love your
If they had
swords.
their own direction, but they're being directed by
Or your
someone
axe.
that may or may not be
Does
very
it make
adept
you
at
bad?
traps.
Right?
A little bit.
So if they're not
Depends who I'm
given
talking
their
to.
own-
It's true.
Depends who's on the receiving end of the blade.
allowed their own resourcefulness to probably fail until they have this fear.
I don't know. I think I say we try to talk to the big guy. He seems like he's in charge. Maybe
Yeah, I guess.
We got to deal with them. Split it.
I don't know what we're
So,
splitting, but
what's the?
Sure.
Is there a small doorway into here, or that we're at,
Just
or is it just? It's just.
straight on.
Just blown up.
Oh,
Because we don't know that. You can't just go blowing people up. It's not nice.
I mean, maybe he's figured out other things.
Unless.
I mean, they have a right to be here. I think.
Do they?
I don't know of any
Public
laws
place,
about
right?
being a kobold.
I mean, if there was ownership here, it would fall. It would probably by default go to orcs. But
You're closest to orc than the rest of us.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't think they have any less of a right to be here than we do.
yeah.
Well, he might have more.
Do you want to assert that right?
And do what?
Jump in.
Ask them to leave. Say you're preserving cultural.
I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily think they need to leave. I mean, a big, strong giant could be useful, possibly.
Okay.
All right. You want to go tell them?
Sure.
I suppose there's a
I'll walk
certain-
out there.
okay, so
I'll announce myself.
Hungry.
You want to try and sneak and get closer?
No, I.
what's your movement?
You've swayed
My
my
movement is
moral compass
55.
toward
55.
not
It's still 55 even
murdering
without that
monsters.
feat.
Should
Because remember, you don't have that feat anymore.
Should
Did that add to
It did.
it?
It added 10.
Monsters.
Alright, I'll have to double check. It's at least 50 then. It added 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which feet is it?
Mobility.
It's the feet.
A third foot. Well, in any case, I'm not like
Yeah.
power walking or anything. I'm
Sure.
Mobile.
yeah.
Your speed increases by 10 feet.
Yeah, I think your speed's 45.
Well, let's see. No, I want to speak common.
Speak more. Make it more authentic.
He doesn't want
They don't
If he doesn't
understand.
understand you, then you should speak another language.
Actually, I'll hail him in orc, and if he doesn't understand, I'll switch to common real quick.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't seem to understand words.
Okay.
Did one of you little ones say that?
Is,
It's pretty good.
are you rolling damage already?
No. All right, so move yourself 25 feet in.
Uh-oh.
Do we have the
The
rules?
traps. Yeah, traps.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Eyeball.
it's about 5 inches.
What'd you do with it?
Where'd it go?
You done lost it.
It might be on the
I'm thinking about
shelf.
they're usually about an inch, right? So on the shelf. Well, maybe.
No, here it is.
Yeah, kind of like
I
going
didn't
to action
stand up.
figures. Action figures are like 3 3/4 inches, almost 4 inches. So
40.
Straight down the middle, huh?
Yeah.
okay.
Some say the most direct path is not always.
Oh, if anyone wants to like take a picture and tweet, so you can get like a bird's eye or character's eye view.
Oof, the lighting is tough.
So I have 2.
Yeah, it's a little rough with
Kinda
the
broken.
reflective 4.
What's she so reflective for?
Oh, it's not nearly as bad from where you're at.
Yeah, no, I'm golden.
All right. So say hello there.
Oh.
Having any luck with the door? Yeah.
He turns about face and begins kind of pretty forcefully like storming directly towards you.
Okay. So hey, do you mind if we
He starts kind of swinging his club around.
Okay,
mind
I
if
get up there.
we try to?
Then he kind of lifts it over his head.
I get forward.
Well, I mean, I'll attack him if he.
Okay. All right.
What, can I get here
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
before initiative starts? Where does he get to?
Let's put him at
Nice.
halfway. Put him on like that circle in between you guys.
So he steps on it.
Yeah.
And nothing happens.
Nope.
Okay. What is it? It's like dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dirt and gravel.
Dirt and gravel, gravel, dirt.
Which at that close to it, you can see it looks like they're pieces of metal, not actual like stones. They're like, I mean, they're rock-sized pieces of yeah, they look like pieces of scrap metal but like polished down to gravel size.
Okay.
13.
Okay. 20, 25. Anyway.
Crickets.
Wow.
Is that on brand?
15 to 20.
17.
Oh,
Woof.
10 to 15.
13.
14.
Okay.
Jeez. Poor Sora.
Did you roll?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did you roll for this encounter? Or, or you just did a test?
10 to 5 to 10.
7.
All right.
Hachi, hachi.
That is rough luck. Sora like consistently rolls low on initiative.
Yep.
Well, which helps because then that gives us time to get into range of it
Okay.
face to face.
20. Cool balls.
20.
Yep.
That's not great. It's a good thing they don't know what's going on yet.
That's true. So Dylan, you're first.
All right.
You can see the large humanoid advancing threateningly upon Scofa and raising his club as if to pound it on top of Scofa's head. He's actually saying almost as if like he's inner monologuing, but it's coming like he's actually speaking it instead. Well, if I hit this one and show them I'm mean business, they'll do what I say.
Okay.
All right.
Does it look like a hill giant?
It's about hill giant sized. Yeah, it's probably 10, 12 feet tall.
Okay.
Going.
Today or Steve?
Sure.
I tell it to flee.
Okay.
Flee.
And suddenly a flea appears.
Start itching.
Or maybe, wait, hold on. Better joke. Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers appears.
He's been dead for like
What? Is that dead?
2,000 years at this point.
Oh. It's like, God, don't tell me some bad news. I didn't know
Really?
Flea died over the weekend.
It's a 16.
It makes it.
All right.
Zombie flea.
Is that wisdom?
Nice.
So you can see actually, like when he does that,
Fleas.
this pustule kind of, or some kind of tumor actually like forms on his skull, just kind of grows out.
Awesome.
Ew, gross.
That's where he gets his power.
Shoot there.
Okay, and then I just duck back down.
Okay. Scope is next.
All right.
Scope is next.
So I'm
Scope is
going
next.
to kind of brace myself and shoot a laser beam at him
Sure.
in my eye, which is a 21 to hit
Yeah, that definitely is.
for 8 points of damage.
Sure.
And after I do that, from the second iris, a larger beam shoots out, and I kind of like lean back a bit. A larger red beam. And that one totally misses as I freak out and it like hits the ceiling.
So you use your bonus action to fire the laser?
Yeah, and then
Fires and missiles.
then a spell for the
Sure. Okay.
and so after that I go and I kind of take a move over this way,
Sure.
45 feet.
Why would you move away
Why would I move away from you? I'm moving away from the big guy that's about to smash me.
He can't protect you if you're over there.
Fender, you're next.
Yeah, well,
Well, you can protect me from there.
I guess I don't have to.
Shield boy.
So I still don't have, no, because I need my shield back now.
Or shield boy.
I can't throw 2 in 1.
Okay.
Correct.
But I can throw, run up, and hit.
Not quite.
Okay, I do it.
Sure. Right.
Two things. 13 on the die, plus 7. Plus 8, excuse me. 21 and 14. Does 14 hit?
A 14 does hit. Yes. Sweet.
Nice. 11, 21.
Okay.
And then I can't bash him because he's large, right?
You're up
Correct.
on him now, right?
He's actually huge.
I defend.
Well, no, he's not huge. He's large. Still.
Joe? He's going to become huge?
No.
Can't you do one size category bigger or no? Only your own size.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yep, chicken. That's exactly.
So it's 21 points of damage, right?
Okay.
Sora, you are up.
What? Everyone already went?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Okay.
The gentle giant.
Shove a creature
not-
within 5 feet.
The not so gentle giant.
It just says, if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet.
Well, we'll be on
Yeah,
the shove.
shove
Oh. Oh.
Okay. So.
in the book.
Well,
Take a look inside a
Yep.
crook.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
All right. So.
We
Plug here.
can't
Hello.
sing anything.
And. Move to here. And shoot.
Cool.
195?
Must be no larger than one size category larger than you.
17 to hit.
Well, then you can.
Push him.
Does a
Are
17
you
hit?
shoving away or knocking him down?
17 does hit, yes.
Yes. Do I get sneak?
You do.
Let's knock him down.
Yeah.
Can I knock him down?
You can try. Roll your athletics.
With advantage because I'm so great?
Nope.
Okay.
Hmm.
No. I very much doubt it.
I got
So,
18.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, he holds fast.
Slap his knee. Alright.
7 piercing and 10 sneak.
Yeah. 17.
You know you have that crossbow too. Poison.
Oh, yes. Very nice.
When did you become a Russian?
No, that's just the.
Oh.
It's the
out of
acoustics.
game reminders for.
It's the acoustics in it.
Yes, yes. It's the acoustics.
It turns you Russian. Great time, friend.
Well, I guess I'll hit the can instead. You hurt me.
You can also not do that.
Look away.
Here comes the club down on you.
Does he laugh when I make a can pun?
He doesn't.
Did you check?
He's not gonna get the can.
He can.
I don't know
Well, that's
if he
not going
can.
to do it.
Oh, this is
So you bring up your,
Guys, come on.
Well, you don't have your shield.
I do have a shield.
You do have your shield.
Because I pushed him with my shield.
Yes. So you bring up your shield just in time, and there's a big clatter. You can tell this boy's beefy.
Riposte.
He's got a lot of strength. Yeah, you can do that automatically.
Said 19 on the die.
Sure. Nice. I'm also going to need you to make a charisma saving throw,
Why am I doing that?
as his eyes do kind of a large marge as he looks at you. They kind of bulge in his skull,
Wow.
and you can feel your circuits going nuts.
I feel like I should have advantage on that.
Did it look
Doesn't
like you
make
did that
sense.
on purpose, or
It's a
just
7.
happened?
Hard to say.
Okay.
It's a 7.
7 damage.
No.
Oh,
7.
for the charisma
Save.
saving. Ouchies. Okay.
Superior die, make a melee weapon attack. If you hit, add the superior die to your attacks damage roll. So that'll be a cool 18.
Nice. Well done. He is hurting.
Good. I'm glad. 'Cause he's about to do something to me that I don't like.
So you feel your circuits start to go haywire.
That doesn't sound like me.
10, 20... 21 points of psychic damage.
Yikes.
Oh,
Jesus.
brutal.
So the sparks just kind of like shoot at Fender as he kind of staggers back from not being hit.
Is his thing, but
Yeah.
it looks like his thing, his head.
His eyes went like bulged out.
So could we tell what that? Or we just saw him start jolting.
Yeah, yeah.
He mind zapped me.
uh,
Are you sure?
and he goes,
No.
"Little fuzzies, get the other ones. Me no like."
Oh, no.
But they don't get to act until next round, so you don't have to worry about that. But next round they're first. So, each group. So those two are gonna go help out the boss.
No, he said go get the other ones.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you're right. He did say that.
No, I'll take a cool.
Are they kobold swarms?
No, they're not kobold time. And they're not stupid. So they're gonna give you enough berth to get around you, but they're not gonna make it all the way to you guys. Actually, they might actually. They actually drop to all fours when they run, so they can move 60, but they won't be able to attack
Okay.
if they move 60. So those two next to him, his name is Hammock, if it matters to you guys.
No, doesn't.
Those two are gonna make a beeline for Delwyn.
You can have him attack me.
That's 7 right there. So I've got
They
5
fall in the
more.
trap and die.
Yeah, are they avoiding any areas as they go?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
Then those two are going to move up on Scofa because they can definitely get there.
Two or
I'm pretty sure. Are there 3?
Yeah.
Okay, then all 3 of them.
They just surround him.
Yeah, they're smart enough to use flanking. And I guess those other 3 are going to go for Sora
Which 3?
back by the rocks.
There's
Oh, yeah, the group in the middle.
Sword over here.
Yeah, they're going to get as far as they can.
Okay.
so that's
60.
7 plus another 5. They're going to be just a little bit short. They're going to be right about there.
Yeah, sure. And then the last group, Yeah, they're gonna come tree if they can come up on Fender.
I would rather had the 2 than the 3.
That's
Button.
7.
Yeah, they're not
so
gonna
they
be
can-
able to attack.
They can get up to him.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's the only ones I think that can attack are the ones that are on Scofa. And that's just 2 of them, right?
Yeah, 3.
3.
Yeah,
Jeez.
2 of them are flanking.
All right.
Could they? Did they have to go more than? They had to go
Did they?
more than 7 because they were about there, right?
Oh, okay.
Were
I
they?
think one of them could get to him, the other 2 to flank.
Sure.
I think
One of them
they
can get to flanking.
I think
Oh, were they
by the
further
rock.
over here?
I think they're by the rock. Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
They were kind of like looking at that stone face.
They
Or
can't
the,
climb.
Yeah, it's
no,
about
the
6.
face. Okay. Cool. All right. Number 1 with the flanking. Yep, definitely for sure. That's a 19.
Okay.
Second one.
Can I deflect them like missiles?
No, sorry.
Damn it.
Maybe not. 13.
It's a miss.
All right.
Yay.
And then the last one without advantage is 19.
That is.
Okay. So they just have like little kind of sharp pieces of metal. They're not even like really daggers. It looks like they're probably like tool kind of like picks, just to pry things open and like bend things and whatever. Oops. So first one does 3 points of piercing damage, and the second one does 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As they just kind of like it's the 2 that got to either side of you. They kind of simultaneously just like, ha!
Ah, get that out.
And that's the kobolds. Delwyn, you're next.
Something out of you.
Okay.
Scofa's on deck.
Scofa is on deck.
On what?
Fireball.
Yeah.
I can take it.
Flambergaze.
Flounder.
I technically could make the deck save.
Yeah, if
and
you wanna
it.
take a look.
I don't know.
Almost like they're like a goofy looking weapon.
Scofa.
Look back with sword and I'll blast him.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold fireball until he's back here, and then I'll.
Fireball.
Sure. Scofa, you're up.
2
All right. Well, bonus action disengage.
Uh huh.
Is that that step of the
Is
wind,
that something monks can do?
Yeah, it's a key thing. Step of the wind.
Step of the wind is has disengage part of it.
And then I'll come back to attack these guys.
Oh, wait, no, he's gonna
Oh, you're gonna fireball all of them?
Yeah.
Get back with sword.
Okay. I'll
Or you
get,
can go over to them.
I'll get in front of Sora at least.
You could come over to me.
What? No, I'll get.
No, you could come over to me and like help me take down the guy.
Well, actually, I do want to get.
You wanted to get your friends Fender some help.
Yeah, I do. For the IBM, I need to be 30 feet. So, what's 30 feet like here?
Why don't you just go ahead and scoot up right behind them? like flanking
I'm not
purposes.
gonna get right on top of him. That's ridiculous. Who would do that?
Flanking.
He doesn't want like the psychic brain.
Oh, he doesn't want me to help. Oh, he doesn't want to help me. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
get it.
As soon as he is out of the
brain.
blast radius.
Yep.
Oh, hold on.
That kicks off your action.
Yeah, actually, I can't use my bonus action to do that. I'm gonna just try and
Disengage.
I go here and I'll just do a big
Useless-
eye beam.
Useless
It's like-
blast. Is that what it
Yeah.
I'll try and skirt the edge and get back.
Yeah.
is? Get that one in there.
Yeah, I'll try to focus and get that big
Nice.
beam to go again.
Okay.
One,
This time I'm
2,
aim better.
You're going to feel little flames on your butt.
4,
So
5,
that is
6,
going to be
7.
a 14 to hit the big guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you cat? So what spell is this?
It's Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So because of your level, you actually get 2.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, no, I only have one level.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
It goes,
Because
yeah,
of
it's,
level.
it's a cantrip.
Oh,
So like I get my produce
Really?
flame is also,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
and I
much
just know
better
right a
than
thunder wave.
5e made cantrips much more useful.
that. Yeah. Okay. And I don't add anything to it, right?
No. Because you don't have any invocations yet.
19.
Damn.
All right, so that's 2 hits.
Okay, 2 hits. No,
Oh, you're rolling damage.
19 damage. Yeah.
Okay, so you actually rolled for 2 of them, right?
Oh, I have to
10
roll.
and
Yeah, because you roll Eldritch Blast is special, and then you roll for each
it's
one.
Two
Okay.
separate games.
11?
No.
Okay. Well,
All right.
okay.
So I'll let you have that 10 damage.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. Awesome. So, but that's just one attack.
17.
Yeah, that casts a spell action.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay.
Ooh. 30 points of fire.
Yeah.
DC 15.
So those
reflex.
kobolds are all dead, even if they save. You just pull them off. They are crispy critters.
So, yeah, so I get to look at my
that
other
one too, right?
Yeah, right. I think that was in it too. Yeah. Sweet. So sorry, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna use my blue steel dagger to cast ice knife on these 2 kobolds,
Cool.
or on this kobold, and then we'll catch the other one in the blast radius. Okay.
So you're keeping track of charges and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
It refreshes at the beginning of the day, right?
Well, you roll to see how many it refreshes.
Okay.
Yeah. We can start doing that now.
Yeah. Last time I used.
There's enough days of travel where
Yeah,
it would have refreshed.
Probably.
I would hope.
Probably.
19 on the die.
That's a hit.
25. Yes. All right. So the first one takes D10 piercing for 8, and then it explodes, and every creature within 5 feet of the point where it exploded must make a Dex save or take 2d6 cold damage.
So it was the ones over by that one?
These two.
Or-
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry. I get
Is that right?
down.
Sure. Okay, so the one of them is dead,
Ah,
right? Because how much damage did you do?
8.
And the other one,
He got knocked
My
down.
spell save DC is 14.
nope. He's turned into ice giblets.
Nice. Okay. I don't have to roll damage.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
So I'd actually give you an extra die of damage if you want to roll it.
That's okay. I'll take the win. Let's go. All right. 2 charges left.
Okay. That was Sora. Now it's Hammock's turn.
What? Hello?
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
skipped me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Fender. Go.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
It's all good. I mean, that doesn't affect what I was going to do. I'm going to take a slice at him.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, 15.
15 hits.
Okay, and I'm also going to use sweeping attack.
Oh,
Or do I have to
carry
claim-
through to the.
Yeah, do I have to claim
Some
that
cobbles?
before? Or just when you hit a creature with a melee
no,
weapon,
you
you,
don't
can
have
expend a spirit die. Okay.
So,
So, we'll get the one next to him.
Mhm.
That'll be a cool 10 points.
To Hammock.
And him as well.
Oh, you don't have to roll to hit.
Choose another creature within 5 feet of the original target within your reach. If the original attack roll would hit the second creature, it
Oh.
takes damage equal to the number on your you roll on your spirit die.
Ah, okay. So what'd you get on your space?
It's a 3.
Okay. Yeah. So the kobold's still alive.
The damage is of the same type. Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks. It says plus damage.
You could do a little quick bit of math here.
Choose another creature within 5 feet. If the original attack roll would hit, it takes damage equal to the number. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't. That sucks. Okay, well, I'll take another swing at Hammock.
Mhm.
Just 14 again
It's a hit.
for another 10.
Cool. All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty slashed up.
Do I have a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use it to second wind.
Sure.
Yeah,
Plus your
second
level.
wind. Plus my level. So
Mhm.
6. 9. That sucks.
Better than nothing.
That's true. You said he's looking rough?
He does look pretty rough.
Action surge. Or is that a short rest? Nah, it's okay. I'll save it.
Yeah.
I might need it later.
It's possible. It's up to you. Okay. Well, it's its turn.
Oh, I try and push it again.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
oh, nice.
Sweet. Roll damage.
I just push him over.
Oh shoot! Yeah. You trying to push him over?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. He's over.
Does he hit his head on the rock? With my natural 20?
No.
That just means he's prone for now. I'm not going to.
Yeah, but then he uses half his movement to stand up, and
I feel like I deserve something for a natural 20.
All right. That's good.
I already have one. permanent +1 to my luck. I'll take it. Sounds good.
No.
Yikes.
Can you not do whatever you're planning on doing?
You killed all my henchmen.
Not all of them.
No, there's 2 left.
So he maneuvers around. So he's just, I don't know. Can he get within 60 feet of you and still be fighting Fender?
Think so.
So he's fighting Fender.
Yeah, because that's only 35 to there.
Yeah.
So he's probably within 60 feet right
But he
now.
Yeah,
just
so
has
he-
his movement to stand up.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. No, but he doesn't need that much
Okay.
to get around to the other side of Fender. So he goes, I don't like that. When he wallops on Fender, and then he kind of just like looks at you, and his eye goes. You need to make a charisma saving throw.
Which is good
Yeah.
for me. AC, or is it 12?
Fender.
15?
That is a 20.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Bring up your shield again just in time. And you got a 20?
No, I have a proficient, so it's a 15.
15 is good enough. So you're going to take half damage.
Wait, I'm gonna repost them again. So I always repost
Good
checks when I can. 19 on the die.
15, 16. Good thing it was half. You're going to take 12 points of psychic damage.
And he's gonna take from my repost
Mm-hmm.
a cool 16.
16. Yowzers.
So it happens.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's quite bloodied. He's getting his stinky blood all over you.
Great. I love it.
It's the remaining kobold's turn. There's like one left, right?
Two.
Two? All right.
And they just saw 7 other friends.
Get vaporized.
They did. And I did decide I was going to start using morale again. So
One gets blown up in ice chunks.
let's go.
Hey, kobolds, come work for us!
I'm picturing that Ewok that got burnt, and the other one's just trying to push him.
Yeah.
He's emotionally scarred. Like, we weren't that old in that.
It's true. We were about the same age.
Sorry, boss. Later.
Oh,
I got pretty sad about it too.
And they attempt to flee.
I only had one.
You're going to hit one?
Yeah.
Okay.
13 on the die.
That's it.
Bloodthirst.
Do I have to roll damage? Because
What's your minimum?
6.
Yeah,
You used
squish.
your reaction on them.
Squish.
What other
Yeah, one of
reaction
them's
do I have?
dead. The other one's beaten feet.
If he tries to flee,
He won't. There's several of you.
where's the other one run to?
Yeah, where's your
It looks like he's trying to leave the cave.
Past? Are you gonna let it pass?
well, he's running all the way that way.
Oh, is it not a narrow tunnel? That
No, it's super wide. He's
going
going to try and avoid people as much as he can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like sections.
No, it's all the same width.
Okay.
But the first 3 sections are only 40 feet long.
But they're not really divided.
Not literally,
Okay.
only by like
The light.
how. Yeah, only by the lights, really.
Sorry, I crisped your friends.
They work for us.
Okay, so that was kobolds. Delwyn.
We have good benefits. Sometimes.
All right.
It might be useful. The shop maker.
I know.
I'm going to.
I think he weighs more than 5 pounds.
Yeah,
Grab the
probably,
holy
he
symbol.
probably weighs close to a ton, if not more.
Laser strike that square with Sacred Flame.
Nice.
And he needs a DC 15 dex.
Okay, that's not likely. Okay, see what happens. Nope.
He takes 10 points of
Alright.
Radiant. And then
Oh, that burns!
I will also send a
Yeah,
7-point heal
Missile.
Fender's way.
Cool.
Thanks.
Oh, I don't like that. Let's go for you up.
And then I duck back down so he kind of can't see me.
Sure.
All right. Is he within 45?
Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. I'm going to move up to there.
7.
Yeah. It's
Down
like
it
8,
is there.
so it's 40 feet from you.
Okay, so I'll just run up behind and flank.
Nice.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, here you are.
So you're flurrying
Yeah. Well, I'll do my quarterstaff first.
Yep.
Quarterstaffs, right?
2 quarterstaff attacks. Yep.
Where are you shoving it?
In his back. Wherever I can
His
reach.
kidneys.
Yeah. Go for 1 kidney each.
Nice.
It's hard to tell where they are. There's
Kidney each.
All right. Well, I'll
growths
just
all over them.
aim for something. So those are both 22.
Both hit.
Yeah. That's 15 total. And then
Okay.
I will flurry of blows. Natural 20
Nice.
and a 20. Regular 20.
The dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Alright, so here's my awesome critical. So that's 8,
Okay.
and then the regular one's probably going to do more. No, 8. They're both the same.
Both.
Oh, wait.
8 in
I
the 8.
have savage attacks. I get 1 extra die.
All right.
I never remember that. Yeah. Another 6. Awesome.
Dang.
So,
So 8 and 8 and 6. So
22?
16, 22. Yeah.
okay. So you're just like, you have your quarterstaff out and you kind of like run up behind him while he's like about to pound on Fender again. And you're like, whack, this is where his kidney's supposed to be. Whack, this is where his kidney's supposed to be. Kick, this is where his kidney's supposed to be. Kick, this is where his kidney's supposed to be. And then like with that last kick,
Yeah.
you feel something inside of him just go jelly.
Oh, I found something.
And then
I'll put my foot
he
back.
just kind of starts to creak and fall over.
Oh,
I'm about
watch
it.
out.
Fender, why don't you make just a straight dex roll for me?
Thanks.
DC 11.
17 on the die.
Go. Yeah, you step out of the way and he just goes.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Start pulling out the movable rod to try to hook him.
He's down.
Does he have any cool stuff on?
Ugh.
He's a big gnarly club that looks actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Is the plus 1 club? Or?
I mean, how big is it? Can we even hold it?
Yeah, the two of you can hold it.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can use this as a batting ram. For them.
Yeah.
It's almost a sapling,
Okay. All right.
but it looks like it's been like carefully like dyed and lacquered and carved, and it's got some metal bands around it. And
I'd hate to see that go to waste.
Maybe we can put it on the cart or something. I don't know.
Battering ram.
Yeah. We can joust with. Okay. Well, that was a different fight. I don't think I got scratched. That's great.
Yeah, he did a mental hit.
Yeah, that was not pleasant.
Yeah, I saw something.
I didn't.
You
Um,
didn't see the eye?
Oh,
I saw it. Yeah, so it's all bulgy and gross. But
Yeah.
now that we're here, I'm going to take a closer peek at one of these masks.
sure, it looks pretty much exactly like the little token that I have there.
Do you mind if I pick one up?
To that scale? Yeah, go ahead.
No, that one. Oh.
Look like remind us of the statue in Umoa, or
Mm,
And are they faced on both sides?
no? It's just
Did you find
Not
the
really.
Okay.
I'm gonna go closer to the skulls. I wonder if these can change direction.
I don't know. Just don't stand on that
Right, that plate.
platform.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Do these faces look about the right size?
That's my question. Yes.
Yeah. How much do they weigh?
40 pounds?
30 to 40 pounds.
So you guys can see now that you're like up in it and you can have a little bit, you can get your light back. So each of the circular platforms, you notice at the very kind of center is almost like a spike
Ah.
about 2-3 inches long,
Okay.
about the width of a pinky.
Okay.
These things.
Yeah, in the center of each of the circles.
There's a spike. Okay.
Okay.
Do the masks have a hole?
Yes, in the bottom
They do. Okay.
and all the way to the top.
Do they match up? Same number?
There's 8 platforms, and there's is it 10 or 11 masks?
I think it's 11.
Yeah, looks like 11.
Well, that could be platforms plus those 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a look at a couple different ones. Are there any variations between them? Between the masks?
No, they seem to be pretty uniform.
Okay.
What about the sun of the masks?
You do see on the top of the head, it looks like there's something inside, possibly like a ring of crystal.
Ooh.
Inside the
Put it near
mask?
the light, see if we can see a color or anything.
Yes.
At the moment, it's white.
So, ooh.
Check.
What if we shine a light through the bottom hole?
Shine a light through the bottom hole.
It comes out light.
Like the bullseye.
Comes out white.
Okay.
Check a few of them. Make sure it's all the
They
same
all
between
they all
them.
seem to be the same.
Okay. So I guess we just kind of set these heads up, don't we?
What do you say we collect all the heads?
All right.
Well, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
$11 heads are better than none.
Who's heading this
Big guy.
project?
Boom, boom.
Okay.
All right, Scuffa, get your head in the game.
All right. We want to try to put one of these things on the spike.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead?
All right.
All right.
Oh, you want to have?
I'll try this one here.
Step away from it a little bit as it does that.
There we go.
Okay, so you click it. It clicks into place,
Mhm.
and there's kind of a whirring you can hear from the top.
Mhm.
The little kind of a ring of crystal starts to kind of rise up out of the top,
Mhm.
and it starts to like turn,
Mm-hmm.
and it just kind of sits there.
Oh. Okay.
So it turns towards.
Where's it? Is it facing this way? What's its orientation?
It is facing. That's a good question. It would be facing the next one up to the middle.
That one?
Yeah.
Put one on that one. Did the crystal change color?
Nope. So you put the next one in?
So
Okay.
here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that face any particular direction?
That one does not. No.
Okay.
Kind of just kind of sits how you set it on.
Okay. Let's set this one down. Does it face any direction?
It turns to face the one on the right.
So this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
Point the head.
Okay. And that faces there. All right.
You also notice now,
Uh-huh.
without having to roll, that they all turn red.
Oh, interesting.
And does the red skull do anything?
Does not do anything.
Red Skull's one over there, right?
Yep, that's the first one. First one on the left.
Do we put something on the red now?
Yeah.
I don't
Wait,
know.
well, we have to face this. Maybe we face this toward the red.
I say we put them all down first and
Okay.
see what happens.
So you guys take the time to put one on each.
Yeah.
They don't seem to. So okay, once you put,
Yeah. 3 left. They go up there somewhere.
they all turn white.
Okay.
Okay. We take
that's-
off.
Oh.
Go back to red. We take those 3 off and those 2.
If you go back to the original 3, yeah, it goes back to red.
And put a red
Okay.
on the red one.
All right. Sure. Put a skull on the red one.
Hold on. Let me back up a little bit.
Okay.
I should have had you slow down when you were placing them. So let's actually go from there.
Let's say we didn't. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just rewind a little bit.
Left. Left middle.
Shall we just start at the beginning with the 1? So this
Yeah,
one is
sure, if you
facing
wanna do
that
that.
way.
So with just one, it's a white light.
Okay.
2. One on the left one there. Is that-
The second one you put down, they do like kind of look at each other,
Mhm.
but it's a white light.
Okay.
3rd.
So that one turns red. Now they all turn red. Yeah.
Okay. Do middle right.
Well, let's take a moment to we'll investigate the platforms too to see if there's any difference in the platforms.
Any difference in the skull?
They all look pretty uniform.
Okay, so the platforms and the skulls look identical. Okay, or the masks or whatever we're calling
Anything
them.
about the skull? Anything change?
No.
Okay. Did like a spike come out of the ground?
So when the kobold was killed, did it look like
I-
a certain type of energy?
Amber? Perhaps?
Like, I mean, if you had to guess, necrotic,
Okay.
Okay. I dragged one of the kobold corpses onto the red.
or in like sci-fi terms, it would be entropic energy.
Okay. But probably
Steven.
wouldn't affect it.
I dragged one of the kobold corpses onto the red.
Onto the red platform.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Lights up and then his body's vaporized.
Did any of them have anything cool on them?
They had various like pre-trap tools, like that they were possibly going to assemble in the future.
Anything like anything
They had parts.
that'd be like lucky to find? Anything like that?
If you want to spend the luck.
Well, no, because I don't have luck to spend.
So 3 makes
I used
red.
to give it so organically. Now I have to
Right.
Wow.
So wait,
use it like
You
a
want to
peasant.
slice it on it?
wait. If 3 make red, maybe we just need to put the right 3 in sequence. Maybe I don't know. All right, so I have an idea. Let's take this one off.
Okay.
Lights turn white again, right?
Yep.
Let's put one here.
So from the back,
Uh huh.
red. They can all become red.
Okay.
Okay. So they all become red.
Uh huh.
A line forms from the beginning
Mhm.
to the second one,
Uh huh.
to the third one,
Uh huh.
to the skull. And the mouth like opens.
Aha.
You can see. I don't know. You're probably examining, but you can see inside. There's a button.
Aha.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Do you want to mage hand that button?
Yeah, let's try that. Mage hand the button.
Okay. Give me.
I hide behind a rock.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dexterity.
Dex save?
Just dex.
Oh, just Dex. Okay. So... Thank God.
Oh, actually, we said your casting ability is charisma, right?
Yes.
So that actually.
Okay. All right. Roll in here. 5.
You're just not getting the force that you want.
Do you want me
It
to
needs a level
create an
pass.
unseen servant to go
Sure.
press the button?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll spend 10 minutes.
Either that, or we have this huge club.
Yeah, hi.
That might
Bash
be hard
the
to
thing
stick in the
broken.
mouth and push a button.
That's true.
And I might destroy it.
Okay. We'll create an unseen servant to
Go push the button.
go push the
Sure.
button in that skull mouth.
So you push the button. There's a clicking. The mouth closes, and then a ring of red light appears around the doorway.
Aha.
Nice.
Excellent.
Or not a ring, but like a rectangle.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's go in.
No. I think we need to have all
I
the
think
lights
one
on
of
it.
3 locks is unlocked, maybe?
Yeah.
Probably.
Is this like the puzzle from the first generation of Pokemon? The trash cans and the tenant surges
I
gym.
don't remember that. I don't know if I ever did that.
All right.
It could be. like
So
Vermilion
Things-
Okay,
surge.
so we know
things have happened like that before.
we need one to be near the blue, I'm assuming. One of those two. Yeah. Maybe both. Or do you want to put one on that other one next to blue?
There's
All right. One there.
say one there.
Sure.
What happens to the lights?
White.
White. Okay.
but the red doesn't disappear.
What about
No. Still white. Okay. So the skull, the red skull, its eyes flash black,
Uh-oh.
The red around the doorway turns black.
Yep.
And one of you, Eric,
Uh-oh.
needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we don't luck that?
This isn't lucky.
No. Luck is equals not the victim.
15.
15. Okay, you will take half damage. Yeah, so beams of black energy just shoot from its eyes, kind of almost home directly in on you.
Mm.
And you take half, so 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you're resistant to necrotic damage, right? Because you're alive.
Yeah.
And then the 4 there turn blue. The foremost to the left turn blue, and the other 2 are still white.
Okay.
Hmm.
Maybe we should take the white ones off.
And the red doesn't go back.
So once you take those off, it looks like those 4 turn green.
Okay.
The middle one, skulls, opens,
Okay.
and you see the button.
Okay.
The middle, the blue one? Oh, green. Alright. Alright, is the red glow there though?
Nope, it's gone.
It's gone. Do you think we need to restart?
Possibly. So let's
It's a good thing we marked which ones were.
send the unseen servant to press the button.
Wait, did I do that right? Fuck, sorry. Oh, fudge. I'm sorry.
Didn't have him?
Rewind. You didn't get blasted. The red one's still on.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yay!
But it's white light now?
No. Those 4 that are placed are green,
Oh.
and you did open the green skull.
So we have both the green and the red open right now?
Well, no, the red closed.
Shoot, did I see? God damn it! I should be looking at my notes when I do this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. The blue is open.
the blue is open. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said blue at first.
I did?
You started with blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's blue.
Okay.
And the red light is still around the door?
Yes, it's still around the door.
Alright. We should probably do an order, right? Because that's the way when we're walking into this thing, we're in order.
It's red,
Order
blue, green,
was-
or red, green,
It
blue?
was red, green, blue.
Yeah.
So red, green, blue.
So remember this and
All right. So
make sure we move it around. I have a feeling that we might get blasted, but that would never happen.
Nah.
See if we can get the green. Maybe both of the 2 next.
Two
to
in the middle?
green. I feel like the 2 next to the green need to be. Oh, 2 in the middle. That might
yeah,
work,
yeah. Take all the others off.
So we're going to reset. Just
Okay.
taking them off.
Sure.
Turn off any skulls.
No. Once you have one activated, it's activated.
Oh, the blue one's still.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you want to do that one first and then this one?
Sure. Put the ground on first.
So that's just those 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's white.
Hmm.
Alright.
And maybe try this one.
I feel like the 2 in the front, but maybe not. Yeah, try that one. Why not?
Still white.
Maybe the
Take
other
it
one.
off.
Front.
Well, no, maybe to the 2 in the back. Mm-hmm.
Still white.
Both of them in the back.
So 3 skulls.
That is white.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 made red. 4
Well, if you want to make go ahead and make a perception test.
Me? Anyone?
Mm.
Everyone?
17.
So, and you would have noticed this before. When there were 3,
Mhm.
it was still white, but there just the faintest tinge of red.
Mhm.
And when you go to 4, just the faintest tinge of blue.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Okay, so we need 4. So maybe the 2 in the front instead of the 2 in the back.
Wait, I thought we did blue already.
We did blue.
Okay, so we need green.
Oh. So we need more than 4 then?
So take those two out. Maybe. Oh, so we're thinking we need to go to 5?
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe the two in the front with those two.
That'll be 6.
Okay.
Well, how about?
Oh,
Wait, what were the colors representing again? At
Oh,
least in the other place.
okay.
And eye and
Red was the figure, green was the eye, and blue was the corona.
So maybe all the way around. Oh, that's blue.
So green, you need green, which is the eye.
So that would be the middle.
I was just thinking the shape, but
Yeah. Unless you go all the way around the outside to make an eye.
you want to try just the outside?
Yeah, I mean it's 6, but we'll try it.
Wait, if you want it to look like an eye, maybe we should just do it like.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, before we even get there, was there any change?
That's green.
That's green?
Yep.
Okay.
The skull opens.
Okay,
Cool.
5 green. Okay.
So unseen servant.
Unseen servant, press the button.
Okay.
And then press the blue after.
So green lights up, blue lights up. They all turn white, and then there's a click, and the doors start to go.
I wrote all of this down.
The mustiest,
Yeah.
moldiest
Mm.
smell comes kind of wafting through. It's like old wet books, and maybe a little bit of like acidity in the air.
I wrap some around my mouth and nose. Cough.
Actually, that's probably a good place to call it.
Oh.
So we have 4 minutes left.
Dun, dun.
So, the adventurers have opened the secret door to the old orc compound. What lies beyond? Is it what they're looking for, or is it more trouble? Only time will tell. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's been kicking the door. Let's get the title page. There we go. I'm your Dungeon Master, Steven.
I'm Devlin.
Matthew.
Yeah.
And I'm Eric.
Won't you come join us again as we see what happens next to these rapscallions? Have a good night,
Yeah.
No.
and adios,
And a good week.
and kick in those doors.
If you
Bye.
Good luck adjusting to the clock change.
Oh, and also, happy birthday to my sister, Nicole.
Happy birthday, Nicole.
Happy birthday.
Do, 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 do,
Oh, cool.
exit music. Do, 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 do.
We didn't
Oh,
make that.
Mo.
We
Mose,
didn't
you
make
come out
the
now.
exit.
Okay.
Yeah!
Did you get that kobold for us, Mose?
I did.
Yeah.
I told him what for.
What for